Virgin Galactic, full short squeeze all the way to $100. That is absolutely a reality. Could that happen? Well, only time will tell. Can it run to $10 today? We predicted it this morning, only from a couple of bucks a few days ago. Let's get ready for a Virgin Galactic special, a deep dive analysis. I've been covering this stock now for 5 years. I've interviewed Virgin Galactic 3 times. I've done a Bloomberg interview, TV interview twice. We've visited the spaceport. We know more about this than most people, if I'm honest. We represent 95% of the retail investors. We've done a poll to change policy at Virgin Galactic. My name is Martyn Lucas. My godfather was Kenny Baker, the man inside the robot of R2-D2, hence the name George Lucas. No one could be more fascinated and excited by what's happening at Virgin Galactic. I'm going to bring you all the facts, all the information, everything you need. With SpaceX right now, is this the next stock to blast off? Going all the way to $100? Well, it's very possible. Let's get straight into it. This is going to be a major event tonight. And then right after this, for everybody, a special chart show how you can trade this successfully privately on Discord. We don't share our trades publicly unless it happens live in the show. But we're going to have Sensei give you all the charts, all the information, so you can trade live right after this. We're going to have Sensei doing a private event for all our Discordians. You can join for a couple of bucks and you can be part of our Discord event. There'll never be a price increase. It's worth over $100 and you can have it for $2. I'm always giving it away because I make money actually investing. Full disclosure, I'm not pumping this. I'm not in it. I'm not in it at all. I'm 100% in Virgin. I'm 100% in Coca-Cola. $750,000 today invested just on today's trades. I'm fully invested. I'm not here sponsored by anyone. I'm not here to pump it, dump it, promote it. I'm just here to share the opportunities that are happening right now in Virgin Galactic. This is it. Get ready now. Tap the like button. Consider subscribing. Here comes the big moment. You've got a few seconds now to get involved. It's all up to you. If you share this, tap the like button, do a super chat, more people will get to hear about Virgin Galactic. It is in a full short squeeze now, but this is just the beginning. Here come those 10 facts, the information that you need, full deep dive analysis right after this. You've now got time to click the share button, share it out, put a cup of tea on, and everybody watching live later on, all you've got to do is skip through this and get straight to the meat and the bones, and then the chart show. Let's get ready. Here we go. And while I wait, you can go to the pinned post at the top. Everybody else, you'll find it in the description of the video. Join Discord for that very important chart show tonight, teaching you how to read charts, how to trade. That's all happening. You can be there for a couple of bucks. In the meantime, let's get it going. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome everybody to a Virgin Galactic special tonight. Everything you need to know about Virgin Galactic. 10 facts. I've been there since the very, very beginning. We told you that this was going to short squeeze 4 years ago. We've told you it was going to go to $100. I've interviewed Virgin Galactic several times. We've been to the Spaceport Center. Myself, I'd like to fly with the company. I can afford it now. I've also worked for Sir Richard Branson's on the experiences and so on. My godfather was Kenny Baker, the man inside the robot of R2-D2, hence the name Martyn Lucas. I've been there from the beginning. However, I've also got my fingers burnt at the beginning with Virgin Galactic, lost about 40 grand when we all bought the SPAC IPO that popped up. That's when the real money was made, and then it sold off and we're 98% down from where we were all those years ago. But right now, Virgin Galactic is a short squeezing as the flights are all sold out. The money is there. The sales are there. It's coming at the time of the SpaceX IPO. It couldn't be more perfect. And it's a very exciting time to be in Virgin Galactic, particularly if you bought the stock for a couple of dollars. This is going to make you very rich. However, it does come with some warnings. So I do want to give everybody all the information now from experience, from 5 years of research, interviewing the company, being involved with it. I'm now going to share everything with you. So please, first of all, tap the like button, share this out with everybody. Let's go straight through all of this. And then right at the end of this, you're going to have a live chart show on Discord with Sensei, knowing how to trade all of this. So are you ready? If you want to join Discord, I'll give you all the links right now. There is Discord. It's pinned in the chat. I will onboard you at the end of this event and you can join Sensei for the stage show tonight on Discord, where he'll go through all the charts and your requests, the buy zone, sell zone, support levels, and he is fantastic at it. So you want to join. If you want to follow me on X and Instagram, I've dropped the links in the chat and below in the description of the video. There it is for you. Let's get straight into it. So here's the meat and the bones of it all. What if I told you there is a company on the New York Stock Exchange that has sent civilians to the edge of space, been investigated by the FAA, survived a fatal crash, burned through hundreds of millions of dollars and is still standing? That is important. I might not be a fan of the management, but they've delivered and they're still here. Not only still standing, but they have a brand new spaceship in development, a ticket price of $750,000 and a flight test window opening this year. They just tested the rocket, the craft a couple of days ago. All is well. We're all systems go. It's looking very, very exciting for Virgin Galactic indeed. Right now, I'm going inside Virgin Galactic. I beg your pardon. Ticker symbol SPCE. 10 facts, 20 minutes, and I promise you by the time we get to fact number 10, you will see this company in a very different light. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. And if you are new here, please do consider tapping the like button. Remember what we do here. We bring you the most honest, real information in the world. Everything you see on the screen is happening live. This is my real money. I will share with you on the screen right now my real position. This is it. I'm 100% now in Coca-Cola. This is my total balance. I'm not in Virgin Galactic. No one is sponsoring me, telling me what to do. We have no sponsors. There it is. $750,000 all in now, 100% all in on Coca-Cola. All right. I'm not here to benefit from this. If you benefit from it, that's fantastic, but that's not why I'm here. I'm just here to bring you investments, information, and financial stories that actually matter. We just got a new member.
Ed will be 2Q
Welcome.
Has become a member.
Thank you very much, Will. I'll give you all your perks and benefits at the end. Everybody who joins as a member today on Monday will play Spin the Wheel and you can get stock analysis, all right, for free. Okay, so in plain English, no jargon, no noise. Today's subject is one I have wanted to cover for a while. You may remember we built the channel on Virgin Galactic all those years ago, and now we are 115,000 on target for 1 million by the end of next year, and now the moment has arrived. What we predicted for years is actually happening, because it sits at the intersection of two things that make for a brilliant financial storytelling. Genuinely world-changing technology and genuinely terrifying finance risk. Yes, it's all or nothing. It will go to $100 or nothing. That is right. That is absolutely right. Virgin Galactic space tourism, Richard Branson in a spacesuit. But here is the thing that is not just a cool story about rockets. This is a masterclass in what happens when a visionary idea meets the brutal reality of public markets, capital burn, regulatory scrutiny, and the need to actually deliver. 10 facts. Let's go. Are you ready? Here is fact number 1 as the stock is moving. The SPAC deal, that changed everything. This is how it all started. Virgin Galactic became a publicly traded company on October the 28th, 2019, not through a traditional IPO, but through a SPAC merger. They merged with Social Capital Headsofenia, the vehicle run by venture capitalist Chamath Palihapitiya, I can't even pronounce it, but you all remember Chamath, the SPAC king, and listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker SPCE. And I will tell you now, there's lots of people thinking this is their way in to SpaceX, SPCX, and they're making a mistake thinking this is some kind of subsidiary to space and Virgin Galactic is linked in some way to SpaceX. There was a rumor about Elon Musk, so we've got everybody here buying and short squeezing, and this is just the beginning. It could be at $10 after hours tonight and 20 and 30 by next week as we go towards the IPO of SpaceX. At the same time, SPACs was still relatively novel for mainstream investors. This deal put space tourism on the public market for the very first time, and it made a very loud noise about it. You may remember Richard Branson is a bit of a rock and roller. I know. I've worked for Richard Branson on the experiences. I'm the world piano man. I've had lots of doings with this world, and it's a very exciting world indeed. But let me just say, Richard Branson isn't always behind it the way you think he is. He's not going to come right to the rescue and buy all the shares and pump it up. He had an opportunity to do that in Virgin Orbit and basically walked away. I think it was chapter 12 when everybody lost their money. He didn't, but you all did. So just remember, you can lose your money very quickly. Here is fact number 2. Have you all tapped the like button? Have you done that? Have you considered subscribing? Please do so. Come on, everybody, get involved. I can't believe only 55 likes. This is your day. This is the day you've been waiting for. I'm bringing it to you. Fact number 2, the demand was already there. What do I mean by that? Here is what people forget. When Virgin Galactic listed, it was not arriving empty-handed. The company already had more than 600 reservations from customers in 60 countries. Did you know that? So many people were already ready. Is that real? Already ready to fly with Sir Richard Branson. That was what he brought to the table. That translated to approximately $80 million in deposits already banked and over $120 million in potential revenue. Remember I said the real money was made at the beginning? It was. When it IPO'd, remember, Richard Branson and everybody there would have paid pennies for this, and it shot up to $70, which is several reverse splits since been. So now you look at the stock and you go, bloody hell, they made a fortune. They did, and they've been long time gone as well. Are they back? Do we know? Well, we know that Sir Richard Branson holds a small position in this, nothing like it used to be. Anyway, they had a massive revenue potential already sitting in the pipeline. These were not casual inquiries. People had put real money down for a seat on a rocket. The demand signal was genuine. The question was always whether the supply side could deliver. Well, could it? Now we get to find out. Fact number 3. A first for retail investors. You may remember when this happened, it happened at a time during COVID where everybody was getting free money and thought, well, let's buy something sexy and rock and roll and Tesla and all these things. And this was as close as they could get to SpaceX. So boy, did they buy. I know, I did it myself. I made a huge mistake. Anyway, before SPCE hit the New York Stock Exchange, if you were a regular investor and you wanted exposure to commercial human spaceflight, you essentially could not get it. You couldn't. Here we go. We got a special chat here. This is nice. These all promote the video to reach more people. Thank you.
Ed Matt Kent Excel tip $2 through Super Chat. Appreciate you a lot.
You're very welcome. You've just given YouTube a little bit of commission out of that super chat. That means they're going to promote the video. If we get 100 likes, we get suggested, this video will start to go viral. If more people subscribe, tap the like button. Your stock that you own could go to $100. I don't benefit from it. I'm just here to support my investors, my viewers, the people that follow my channel. It makes no difference to me, but I really do, and I would love to see everybody win. So SpaceX is private. Blue Origin is private. The space economy was locked behind venture capital and private equity. You could not get any of it. Virgin Galactic changed that for the very first time. Oh, we got another special guest. Thank you. For the first time, someone with a brokerage account and a few $100s could get in.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Appreciate you more.
Thank you very much indeed. You could buy a stake in a company whose core business was flying people to space. That is historically different, regardless of how the stock has treated since. Fact number 4, the crash that nearly ended everything. We have to talk about this because this was a very, very sore subject with Virgin Galactic. So we are going to think about it one moment right now. This was a moment that changed everything for Virgin Galactic. They were nearly all over. Things nearly changed, and it was a very scary time for them. Let's talk about it now, because it matters. It matters a lot, not just because of the gravity of the size of the crash and what it meant, but what it also meant for the character of the company and that we are still here today. In October of 2014, 5 years before the stock market listing, Virgin Galactic suffered a devastating accident. VSS Enterprise, the company's first spaceship,
At Potato Family
broke apart.
958 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you very much, Potato Family.
Appreciate more and more.
Thank you very much. The vehicle broke apart during a test flight over the Mojave Desert. Co-pilot Michael Ellsbury was killed. Pilot Peter Sobold was seriously injured. The National Transportation Safety Board investigation found that Ellsbury had unlocked the feathering re-entry mechanism too early, and critically, that there were inadequate safeguards to prevent that single human error from causing a catastrophic outcome. It was, and is to this day, a tragedy, and we remember it well. A profound technical failure. The fact that the company rebuilt after that, redesigned processes, and eventually flew commercially is a significant part of understanding what Virgin Galactic actually is. That was a very important part. The will to succeed and carry on despite everything. I applaud Virgin Galactic for that. They deserve all the credit they get for that. Let's move on to fact number 5. Richard Branson flies and the FAA comes calling. Fast forward to July 2021. Richard Branson himself climbs aboard VSS Unity for the Unity 22 mission, a fully crewed spaceflight that made him one of the first commercial passengers to reach the edge of space. It was a global media moment. The timing was deliberate. He beat Jeff Bezos to space by 9 days. But the story did not end with the champagne. The FAA launched an investigation after it emerged that Unity 22 had deviated from its approved flight path during descent. Virgin Galactic was temporarily grounded while the FAA reviewed the event. They were eventually cleared to resume launches after implementing the required changes. But it was a reminder that operating in regulated airspace at hypersonic speed has zero tolerance for deviation. I beg your pardon, I've completely lost what I was going to say now. So We are halfway through this presentation. We're just about to go over to Sensei doing the chart show for you. If you'd like to join us on Discord, I will onboard you tonight, giving you all the chart, the technicals and everything. It'll give you items from the newsletter, the trading indicators, all of the great stuff live tonight. It's a free service included tonight in our Discord server for all our members, for all members. All right. If you want to join us, I've just given you the link. It's also pinned to the top. So I need you to stop for a second. I know we're halfway through, but just take a pause, because everything I have covered so far, the SPAC listing. Oh, we got a special guest. Let's read this. Thank you very much. This is 1970 Buckley, one of our leading supporters.
At 1,970 a Buckley tipped $5 through Super Chat. Musical notes emoji. Money, it's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. Musical notes emoji.
Very good indeed. The SPAC listing, the deposits, the crash, Branson's flight, all of that is context, background, history. Fact 10, however, is where this really gets interesting. Fact 10 is the one that tells you what the company actually is right now in 2026 and what the next 12 months could mean for anyone paying attention. So, are you paying attention? Have you tapped the like button? Have you considered subscribing? Would you like to join us as a member? So when you cut the bucks, membership will never go up. No inflation ever. And I'm adding new services all of the time. So pay attention. Stay with me. We have another supporter today. This is fantastic. Did someone say shots?
At TH1 Suede 3th Gaming tipped $2 through Super Chat. Did someone say shot?
Not just yet. Stay with me. We are getting there. Here is fact number 6. $450,000 a seat in 2022 as the company prepared to move forward towards commercial operations. Virgin Galactic reopened ticket sales. The price, $450,000 per seat, with a $150,000 deposit required up front. To put that into perspective, the original early reservations were sold at around $250,000. The repricing reflected both the cost reality of operating the program and the positioning of the product as ultra premium. They are not trying to compete with a business class flight. They are selling a category of experience that does not even exist anywhere in the world. Fact number 7. Commercial space flight becomes real. Now we get down to it. In June 2023, Virgin Galactic launched Galactic 01, its first ever commercial space flight. We were there. We covered it live on the show to tens of thousands of people around the world. More people watched it on our channel than any other channel on Earth, including Virgin Galactic's website themselves. More people watched it here, as they will do in the future. We ranked number 1 for Virgin Galactic SPCE stock, and we always will, no matter what. I believe in this mission. I'm just not a fan of the management, sadly. The passengers were not wealthy tourists. They were members of the Italian Air Force and the National Research Council of Italy, conducting scientific research in the microgravity environment of space. It was a pivotal moment. After years of delays, investigations, redesigns, and financial questions, the company actually flew a paying customer mission. Congratulations to Virgin Galactic. It was a great moment. The commercial era had begun. Subsequent flights through 2023 into 2024 continued under the Galactic series. We all watched it, we loved it, we enjoyed it. Oh, we got another oh my gosh! Now the super chats are getting bigger. We're going to go viral now on YouTube.
At Zach Zeit tipped $100 through Super Chat. You Martyn pay the attention to SPCE since day one of your channel. Thank you for all you've done. Now cheers. Clinking beer mugs emoji.
Wow. $100, the second biggest super chat you can ever get on a channel. This will promote the live stream tonight. More people will learn about Virgin Galactic over the weekend. This is fantastic. Thank you very much indeed, Zach. Love you for that. What I love for most of all is that you are promoting the channel and promoting this stream. More people will get to hear about this story. Remember, I do not benefit from it in any way whatsoever other than a part of that super chat, of course, but not through the stock. I know where it's going, but it would not be right for me to be in it to pump it in a way that would suggest I'm a pumper and dumper YouTuber. I'm not. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV and I want to see people win. It makes me happy. So thank you for that. That's a massive help to the channel. Fact number 8, Galactic 07. The last flight of Unity in June 2024. Galactic 07 launched and it marked the end of an era. This was the final commercial flight of VSS Unity, the vehicle that had carried Richard Branson, that had survived the FAA investigation and that had delivered the company's first commercial missions. With Unity's retirement, Virgin Galactic made a strategic decision that shapes everything that comes next. They are not trying to scale Unity. They are replacing it entirely with a next generation fleet, the Delta class spaceships, designed from the ground up for higher flight frequency and lower operational costs. Now it gets really exciting. We're just 20 minutes away from you being able to trade after hours tonight with Sensei. Everyone can join us tonight. We will. I will onboard everyone tonight. I'll break the rule of 2 a day. I'll give everyone the chance to join in with Sensei tonight on his stage event. You don't want to miss it. How to trade, all the chart details. He's getting ready to go right now. There is Discord. There is a YouTube membership link if you want all of my trades over the weekend on YouTube. If you are an Electrum member, you get all of my trades, all posted 24 hours a day. You get them all as I make them. So, fact number 9, the Delta class, a completely new machine. What's this all about? The Delta class is not an upgrade. It is a new vehicle designed for a higher cadence of flights, engineered with lessons learned from years of Unity operations and built to support the economics of a real commercial business rather than a demonstration program. This is where the company's future either works or it does not. The Delta spaceships are the foundation of everything Virgin Galactic is betting on. And as of the time of this event tonight, the timeline has them flight testing in the 3rd quarter of 2026 with spaceflight targeted for the 4th quarter of 2026. Fact number 10, you made it to the end. We're about to go. The bell is about to ring. This is my live position. I'm 100%, $750,000 in Coca-Cola. There's my position. I'm buying defensive while everyone is rocketing up with the future. I am predicting a crash. I'm predicting the NASDAQ crashing when SpaceX internal original investors dump the stock because it literally loses money like crazy. And I want to be defensive when that happens. And that's why I'm 100%, $750,000 today in Coca-Cola. And I'm very happy to be there as well. But I do wish everyone the best in this right now. Here is fact number 10. We've got another special guest. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate this very much.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Not $100, but straight from the heart of Lucas AIDS.
We appreciate that very much indeed. Thank you so much. Fact 10, the big reveal. And here we are. Fact 10, the one I promised you. Virgin Galactic in 2026 is not the story people think it is. It is not the Richard Branson celebrity story. It is not the space tourism dream. It is not even a question of whether commercial space flight is viable. Fact 10 is this. SPCE is a survival and execution story. Full stop. And here are the numbers from Q1 2026, straight from the company's own filings. Cash and cash equivalents and marketable securities, $251 million. Net loss for the quarter, $65 million. Free cash flow burn for the quarter, $93 million. New ticket price for a Delta class seat, $750,000. Delta flight testing. Window, Q3 2026. First commercial space flight on Delta, targeted Q4 of 2026. Now you do the maths. They have roughly 2.5 to 3/4 of runway at the current burn rate. Work it out yourself. Everything depends on the Delta program executing on schedule. Any further delay, technical, regulatory, supply chain, and the capital question becomes very serious, very fast indeed. But here is the other side of that coin. If Delta delivers, if those tests go cleanly, if commercial flights begin in Q4 as targeted, if the ticket pipeline converts, then Virgin Galactic transitions from a development T-stage company burning cash into a commercial operator with a product that literally nobody else on Earth can sell you. Nobody else on Earth can sell you. A seat on a spaceship, 70 to 80 kilometers above the surface of the planet. Weightlessness, the curvature of the Earth, the black of space. This is what it's actually all about. At $750,000 a ticket, with a waiting list. That is the bet. That is the bet. That is what SPCE represents right now. Not a sure thing. Not a dead thing. A genuine binary outcome. Playing out in real time. On a public exchange with a 12-month window that would tell us a great deal about which direction this goes in. So let me bring this all together for you. Virgin Galactic listed publicly in 2019 through one of the most talked about SPAC deals of the era. If ever, it arrived in real customer deposits, real demand, and a genuine first mover advantage in commercial human spaceflight. It survived a fatal crash, rebuilt its culture and its safety systems, flew its own founder to space, Sir Richard Branson, navigated an FAA investigation and launched its first commercial missions. And then, what happened then? Deliberately, strategically, retired its original vehicle in favor of something better. It is now in the most important phase of its existence. The Delta program is either going to work or it's not. The next 6 to 9 months will answer questions that have been hanging over this stock since the day it listed. I'm not telling you to buy this stock. I'm not your financial advisor. And you should absolutely do your own research before making any investment decision. What I am telling you is this. If you have any interest in the future of private spaceflight, in the economics of ultra-premium experiences, or simply in watching one of the most extraordinary corporate survival stories of the past decade play out in front of you in public, then SPC is worth understanding deeply. And now, hopefully, you understand it a little bit better. In this live event, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Because in a few minutes from now, we're going to join Sensei for a special live event on Discord, where he'll show you all the trading of Virgin Galactic, provide you with charts. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it was of value to you all. The purpose was to simply bring you the information so you could make an informed decision. I have been there since day one. I wanted to market and work for Virgin Galactic. They paid no attention to me. They thought I was a nobody. At the time, I had a couple of thousand subscribers. They paid me no attention. They wouldn't go on camera when I interviewed them. They were on camera with me in the studio, Eric Kearney, 3 times, but he would not allow me to record him. Respectfully, I upheld that. I could have recorded him, but I didn't. I also did 2 interviews for Bloomberg. I pulled the interviews when Virgin Galactic delayed in their response to prevent what I was saying, which wasn't very popular for them at the time. We put together 95% of the retail investors. I have in my pocket a half a dozen people that I can phone right this moment, and we could buy the whole company. We have that. But they didn't take it seriously. They didn't take me seriously. They thought I was a bit of a joke. Well, here I am at 115,000 subscribers, and my $5,000 is now $750,000. I can now buy my own seat on Virgin Galactic. We've got our own Virgin Galactic song. If you go into YouTube and type Martyn Lucas Virgin Galactic song, you'll find it. We've been successful. We love what they're doing, but I don't like some of the people who work there. Well, that doesn't matter to you. You don't care. But for that reason and that reason alone, until management change, I can't buy the stock because I don't trust the people that work there. If only they would be open and honest with me. That's all I want. Go on camera. Let me be involved. When they had their event at Spaceport America with Michael Cole Glazier, they invited a young girl with 6 followers from a Facebook page and nobody with no followers because they could control her. They invited Travis Hoyan, who's sponsored by the Motley Fool, so they could control the questions. With me, you can't. You can't sponsor me, you can't pay me, you can't buy me. But I just wanted to bring the story to the world as it stood, because I believe this is a retail stock and retail want the truth. They want the real information, of which I could have brought them.
I can't believe
They
this.
didn't want it. So we parted company. But I still wish the best for Virgin Galactic, those that work there. Not the management. I don't like them. But the people that work there, those that have built the craft, those that will fly, the investors that invest in them and hopefully make some money. For all of you, I wish you the best of luck. Look at all these new members. These were donated, by the way, by 1970 Buckley. She's given everyone here memberships. She's paid with her hard-earned money. Everything you see here is genuine. Everything I do is real. In fact, I'm the only person you're ever going to see on YouTube that actually uses his real name. I have 3 parts to my name, which my parents gave me and christened to me, and I use the first 2 words of my name. Martyn Lucas is my real name. I share with you my real bank account, my real trades, my real positions, and for 3 years, I've beaten the market. 2 to 3x the market, and I've never lost in a trade for like 2 or 3 years now. I wish everyone the best. I'm here to help you. I'll always be live. I'll always be real. But this day has finally come. That Virgin Galactic is actually starting to squeeze. It is wonderful to see it actually happen. I'm so happy to see it's finally happened. This is just the beginning, though. This is not the full squeeze, we promised you. It's just beginning. There's still 23% short interest left. With all this rallying over the week, 74%, you think it'd all be gone. Still 23% left.
Believe this.
Another new member. Thank you very much indeed. So There we go. There's a lot more to go with this story. I'll keep covering it for you. I'm now going to end this stream. So if you'd like to join me and be part of the journey, here is the link for X in the chat. It's also below in the description. Here is the link for Instagram. It's below in the description and also in the chat. You might want to follow me. I have lots of shorts, exclusive content, little short videos on Instagram you can see around Virgin Galactic. If you would like Seeking Alpha Spread, I know many of you do to get the meat and the bones of the stocks. You can. There's Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have a referral, so I get a free stock. You get a free stock. Another free member. This is incredible tonight. What you're seeing. There you go. And if you want to join us on Discord. Live right now in 8 minutes. Sensei is going to go live. You just got time to be onboarded. It's pinned to the top below in the description. I've dropped it in the chat. I'm going to end this now so everybody can get Discord and join Sensei for the special event. I'm going to now onboard you as this stream ends and give everyone the chance to join Sensei for the chart show.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Because they took you for a joke, I sold my SPCE.
Yeah, many people did. They didn't think they would, but they did. And we actually have 95% of the retail investors literally in my phone. Absolutely. We could buy or short the hell out of this stock tomorrow very easily. And there's nothing they could do to stop it. Don't want to? No interest in doing that. But there we go. They don't believe me. Don't believe me. Makes a difference to me. But we've proved everything we've done. We've delivered everything we've done. And we're still here. So there you go. Right. That's it from me. There is no musical show tonight, of course. I'm out of here. I'm handing you over now to Sensei for the chart show. And then take over the weekend, I'll be off. We'll be back live with you on Monday. Get ready for that. It's going to be an explosive week. SpaceX is around the corner. Should be announced next week as the roadshow starts. Hoping to get $1.5 million of SpaceX and be part of that. But as you can see, yes, someone just mentioned Coca-Cola is falling off a cliff tonight. That's because everyone's buying everything space related, and this is an opportunity. As far as I'm concerned, this is fantastic. Sensei has just told me he'll be live at 1:15, which is 20 minutes from now. That gives me the time to onboard everybody that wants to join Sensei tonight on the special event. There will be an opportunity as well. Everyone on Discord gets a 40% discount off the newsletter. And the training course, which is free, and the trading indicators, the wealth app, all of that stuff is included, and all of my members get that 40% off. That's it from me. What I'm going to do now is send you over to the extra channel. You can see it here. Replaying what you just missed. There is the Virgin Galactic event. You can see it right there from the beginning, what you just missed. Let me give everyone the link here now. This is playing on Extra Channel. Join me there. I'll give you the link to Discord in there. Again, and most of you have Discord already anyway. Live now on Extra. Thank you very much indeed. There is the link. Let me now pin that to the top. Let me end the poll. Let me end the poll. End the poll there. Fantastic. Live now on Extra. Let me replace that to the top of the channel. Replace the pin. Very, very good. And now it just leaves me to give you this. This is our poll, which trends on Google. It's called the Lucas Archie. Is it possible for Virgin Galactic to go to $100? Yes, it's possible, or not a chance. So far, 115 votes, 62% say yes. Please all vote now before we end. Take 10 seconds. Just tap on that right now. Has everyone done it? I've just given you the link to the community page. Let's see if it's changed, up or down. 62% say yes, it's possible. Let's have a look. The answer now is 117 votes, 62% possible.
Zero tipped $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you very much for the super chat. All the super chats, all the super thanks that you do after the videos as well. The live events, they all promote the event. Thank you so much indeed. Logan, that's very, very calm. Taking Leah out tonight for a dinner. We're having a break from the music show. I'm going to let Sensei do his thing. You all want to trade. You all want to make money after hours with the chart show. This is your opportunity to know the best time to buy and sell Virgin Galactic, Coca-Cola, or anything else, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever it is you want to know, Sensei will provide it for you now. Okay, going to end this. It will take you automatically to the extra channel. If you click on that link as well, you can do it that way. I'll see you on Discord. There's no second event from me because Sensei is doing the stage event. All right, I'm going to go to the Discord now, on board everybody that wants to join us, and you watch a quick video and you've got time to join Sensei at 1/4 the hour. Yes, Coca-Cola is dropping. I know, I can see it big time.
At Logan Strand 0 tip $2
Yep.
through Super Chat.
Big time.
KO dropped below $79.
Yes, it has. A hell of a sale. This is because everyone's buying everything speculative right now and using the piggy bank. Yes, I am all in. I've got no more money. I've used all my margin. I've bought as much Coca-Cola as I can. $750,000. It's going to explode. I have got no doubt it's going to $90. Very, very confident of that. It's because everyone's selling to buy everything that's going up at the moment. That's why I'm buying it. But I've run out of money. I've got no more. There's no more I can do. The rest is up to you. See you on the extra channel. See you on Sensei's Discord event. I'll see you back on Monday. Until next time, as always, good luck to you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Love you all. Bye-bye.